Okay, y'all. MacGyver ain't got nothing on me. I've got to share this with you. All right, so we live in a coach, and in the coach, we have a shower, and the shower door shuts here, and this little doohickey here closes it and holds it shut. Well, I was in doing my soaking in my pink Himalayan sea salt without all that stuff in the tub. Anyways, I was in there doing my soaking, and I had this plastic bag which I have now tossed here. Okay, I had this plastic bag, which I hang on this little doohickey. So when I shut the door, I just have to kind of push my phone over out the way because my phone hangs in the bag. That way I've got it in case if I need to take a phone call, but I've also got it so that if I would need to make a phone call. It was a great idea having it hanging on the outside of the door. Well, as it happened, I had it hanging on the inside of the tub for a little bit, just right here with this little doohickey. And as it's hanging there, when I got done on the phone, I put the phone in the bag and I swung it outside the door and I shut the door. But apparently, because of it hanging on the inside for a bit, and then now coming out here to hang on the outside for a bit, it actually shut the door closed. Okay, so let me show you a little bit of what this was like. So I'm inside of this shower where I can literally see out. I mean, it's frosted, but I can see. But I am literally trapped because somehow this little doohickey, I'm not even sure how it was there, maybe like this. I don't know what it looked like from the other side because I was in there. All I know is that I could not, nope, it couldn't have been there because I could not get the door open. I was like so beyond trapped. And so I sat here. Now I can't pull it around there to get it that way. But anyway, so I sat here on the inside trying to get this door to open. And so maybe this piece was over it. Not a clue, but whatever it was, I could not get out. Now, the reason why the door does that and latches that way is because in a coach, sometimes this vehicle goes down the road, and so you don't want the door just swinging, and breaking, right? But when you're inside the shower, you don't want that doohickey to keep you trapped inside the freaking shower, because that's exactly what happened. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am a small person. I am not tall. So, for me to be able to even access up here, see that? Yep, up there, Like, number one, I can't really reach there. Number two, even if I could, what am I going to do? Like Spider-Man up the wall? And then I don't even know. I mean, I'm doing great on this weight loss journey, but I don't think I can squeeze through those few inches even if I got up that high. And then what? To go from that to boom, flopping onto the floor? Like, that would be wicked awful. So I'm inside and I'm trying to figure out, how do I get out? Because not only am I here alone, the coach is locked. So even, should I like freak out and start screaming? There's no one to respond. But even if they did, they can't get in. And then, and no, it's not a commercial for Dove. I'm just like showing the shower. And so even if that, right? But then second of all, I can't even call anybody because my phone's literally hanging on this thing in the plastic bag. So I have no way to get out. And I'm stuck here. And it's going to be hours before my husband gets home. Like, I don't know, 4 hours or something before my husband gets home. And now the good thing is, I had my water with me. And I had a second water. So the first thing I tried was I took, first of all, just the towel and was swinging it back and forth, hoping that if it hit the bag that was hanging here, that it could swing and it could dislodge this. Yeah, that didn't happen. So then I took a water bottle inside of the towel here, see, like that, and took this little towel and tied it up. Yeah, I know, it's like handy dandy stuff, right? Like MacGyver kind of thing. And took that and had to work on climbing up. Yeah, I know it's not super safe because this is wet, but I clung to the wall, managed to get a hand grip up there by that washcloth, held on there while I took the towel and pushed it over this, had it hanging on the outside of the door, and again swinging, trying to get the water bottle to hit this and move it. Yeah, that didn't happen either. So I'm like, okay, I am so not gonna die. I can do this. And y'all, just to let you know, I do get claustrophobic. I'm so much better now than I used to be back in the day. But claustrophobia was certainly a thing. And I'm inside of here going, there's air conditioning. You can probably hear it right now. I know I heard it and I felt it and I could see, kind of through the glass. And so I knew that I was okay. And like I had water to drink and that I would survive. And that my husband would be like, what the heck, when he got home. But in that moment, like, I'm thinking there's got to be a way out. So then this rack was hanging up with those things on top of it. So I pulled the rack down off of that. And at first I tried climbing back up again up here and taking this over top of it, but I'm too little. My arms couldn't reach, and so I couldn't use this to try to grasp it and do anything. So I'm like, okay, what else can we do? So then I finally took and thought, hey, what if I, at the very top corner of the door, there was a little bit of a gap. So what if I took this and wedged it in right up here at the top and then just worked my way down, trying to maneuver it and just pushing and pushing. And I'm thinking, please, it's got to work. It's got to work. It's got to work. And so then I managed to get down here enough where I popped the door enough open with that there and took this and just managed to get it to slide, and it opened and I got out that door. And I'm going to tell you guys, I was so relieved. And then I'm just cracking up at myself, like, who does this? Who traps themselves in the shower? Like, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. But you know what? I used my skills. I used the things I've been learning to do with not looking for, obstacles, or not looking for, what is the wording that I want? I was looking for a solution rather than looking for an excuse. There's got to be a way I can do this. I'm going to get out. It's going to happen. And I really didn't want to, I was afraid of really shoving hard on this door and having it break, because then, I'm going to cut myself and get hurt. And I really don't want to do damage to this, because y'all, this is where we live. And so living here, this is what we need for our shower. And so, and as I'm standing here looking at it, it's like it's certain areas that really need to be cleaned well. And so I'll get to that. But I didn't need to destroy the shower just because I made a mistake and had my phone hanging in the wrong way. So now, first off, I'm looking for solutions as to how I can have the phone hanging around and being there and available for me. So that I can have it if I need it. But definitely not hanging the bag back on here with the phone in it again. Yeah, that's just not happening. So anyways, thanks for laughing, hopefully, with me. Have a great day, y'all. Look for solutions, because you'll find them.